Your coat was on the hook beside the door you didn't close. The hallway light was flickering the way it always does. You stood there for a moment with your hand upon the frame, and I could feel the goodbye coming, but it never came. We never said the word. We let it hang between us like the dust that afternoon. We never said the word. Maybe we both knew some things are better left unspoken. Maybe the quiet was enough. The kettle on the stove had boiled down to nothing dry. The window showed the street where you would soon be out of sight. You turned around and looked at me the way you did before, and then you stepped into the world and pulled the door. We never said the word. We let it hang between us like the dust that afternoon. We never said the word. Maybe we both knew some things are better left unspoken. Maybe the quiet was enough. Said the word. The quiet was enough. Times is narrower than before. The maple that we used to climb is gone from the front yard. The corner store is something else. The sign is painted blue, but when the wind comes through the screen, it smells the way it used to. The wind remembers what we lost. It carries summer through the frost. It doesn't care how much the world has rearranged. Change, the faces fade, the years roll on and pull away, but the wind still knows my name. The wind still knows my name. Father's voice is quieter now. rusted through and through, but the wind feels just as good. The wind remembers what we lost. It carries summer through the frost. It doesn't care how much the world has rearranged. The houses change, the faces fade, the years roll on and pull away, but the wind still knows my name. The wind still knows my name. The road is narrow now. The maple's gone. The fence is rusted through, but the wind still knows my name. The doorknobs worn to brass along the edges where we turned. The kitchen drawer still sticks a little, something I never learned to fix. The windowsill has water stains from rain that came and went. I never noticed how the light hits the crack along the cement. All these things that hold no name have been holding us the same. The little things we walked right past, the quiet things that were built to last. The chipped mug on the highest shelf, the creaking stair that knows our step. They don't ask for anything, they just stay and let us live. The little things we walked right past are the only things that really last. The scissors in the sewing box have rust along the blade. They cut the thread for your first dress and then were put away. The calendar's still hanging by the phone, the pages curled and gray, a circle drawn around a date that only we have known. All these things that hold no name have been holding us the same. The little things we walked right past, the quiet things that were built to last. The chipped mug on the highest shelf, the creaking stair that knows our step. They don't ask for anything, they just stay and let us live. The little things we walked right past are the only things that really last. Someday someone else will come and paint the walls and fix the door. They'll wonder why the stair still creaks and never know what it was for. The little things we walked right past, the quiet things that were built to last. The chipped mug on the highest shelf, the creaking stair that knows our step. They don't ask for anything, they just stay and let us live. The slipped between our sealed and bolted down. I ran my hand along the bars and felt the cold of them. The stone beneath is still the same, it just won't let me in. They put a fence around the wall we used to climb, but they can't fence away the feeling of the summer on my skin. They put a lock on every gate we opened wide, but the memory of running through knows how to slip back in. My knees still bear the faded marks from scraping on the stone. The day I fell and tore my dress and walked the long way home. My mother shook her head and sighed and patched the fabric tight. She said some walls are made for climbing, some are made for life. They put a fence around the wall we used to climb, but they can't fence away the feeling of the summer on my skin. They put a lock on every gate we opened wide, but the memory of running through knows how to slip back in. The iron's cold against my palm. The stone is warm beneath. I close my eyes and climb it still. She lived 2 doors down from us, in a house with faded green. She watered her geraniums every morning at 16. I never knew her last name, never asked her why. She just waved at me on my way to school and let the days go by. 20 years went by before I thought of her today, standing in her garden with the hose against the clay. I don't know where she is now, I don't know if she's okay, but I remembered her this morning, and I hope that's worth something. My mother said she lost her son the year before we came. She never spoke about it, but she always knew my name. She'd leave a basket on the porch with bread she'd baked at dawn. We'd eat it at the table, and the week would carry on. 20 years went by before I thought of her today, standing in her garden claws against the clay. I don't know where she is now, I don't know if she's okay, but I remembered her this morning, and I hope that's worth something. Geraniums in bloom. I never knew her last name, but I remembered her today. Dress is hanging in the back of the closet still. The tag is on the fabric stiff, the blue a little pale. I bought it on a Thursday at the shop on Cedar Street. I thought by Saturday at 8 my world would be complete. You never came to the dance. I stood beside the bleachers with my shoes in my hand. You never came to the dance, and I don't wonder why now. I don't need to understand, but sometimes I still picture how you'd look across the gym, reaching out your hand. The music floated through the doors and out into the hall. I waited till the chaperone said it was last call. The janitor was stacking chairs, the streamers coming down. I walked home in the quiet with my gown above the ground. You never came to the dance. I stood beside the bleachers with my shoes in my hand. You never came to the dance, and I don't wonder why now. I don't need to understand, but sometimes I still picture how you'd look across the gym, reaching out your hand. The dress is in the closet still, the tag is still attached. The blue is faded now, but I never did look back. Typhoon warning came at noon. The radio said prepare. I pulled the laundry from the line and brought the wooden chair. But the potted plant on the balcony is heavier than it seems. I tried to lift it twice and then I let the soil be. So I sat down beside the plant and let the rain come through. The wind was bending every branch, but the roots held on like you. Some things you cannot carry in, some things you just go through. So I sat down beside the plant and let the rain come gave me that pot the year I moved into this place. She said it needs the sunlight and a little bit of grace. I've watched it lean toward the sky through every kind of weather, and if it's going through the storm tonight, we're going through together. So I sat down beside the plant and let the rain come through. The wind was bending every branch, but the roots held on like you. Some things you cannot carry in, some things you just go through. So I sat down beside the plant and let the rain come through. The storm is passing now, the balcony is wet, the potted plant is still there, and so am I. Ferry pulls away from the dock at 5:15. The diesel rises on the wind and it stings a little in my eyes. There's an old man with a newspaper, a woman with a bike, and me against the railing watching morning come to life. The lighthouse on the other side is still blinking in the gray. It doesn't ask me where I'm going, it just lights the way. The river carries everything and asks for nothing back. The lighthouse on the other side still blinks, and that's enough for that. This water every day since I was 17. The current shifts beneath the hull, but the crossing stays the same. I used to count the minutes till I'd reach the other shore. Now I let the engine hum and I don't count no more. House on the other side is still blinking in the gray. It doesn't ask me where I'm going, it just lights the way. The river carries everything and asks for nothing back. The lighthouse on the other side still blinks, and that's enough for that. Into the dark, the diesel fades away. The lighthouse closes up its eye and morning takes its place. She left it on the chair the night she said she had to go. A denim jacket washed and worn, the elbows nearly through. folded it and put it in the closet by the door, and told myself I'd give it back, but I don't see her anymore. Now I wear it when the autumn wind starts cutting through the trees. It doesn't feel like hers now, it just feels like part of me. The button on the cuff is loose, the collar's frayed and thin. It used to be her jacket, but it's mine now. I guess it's been. I found a ticket stub inside the pocket, folded small and blue. Some movie that we saw in June, the year that we were new. I didn't throw it out, I just put it back where it belonged. A little piece of someone else's life that I still carry on. Now I wear it when the autumn wind starts cutting through the trees. It doesn't feel like hers now, it just feels like part of me. The button on the cuff is loose, the collar's frayed and thin. It used to be her jacket, but it's mine now. I guess it's been. She left it on the chair. I folded it that night. The ticket stub is still inside, and the jacket fits just right. Worn to honey brown from years of sun and skin. I sat down slow and heard the creak, the same one from before. It sounded like my grandma's voice still humming through the door. The chair still creaks the way it did when she was sitting there. The afternoon breeze still comes through and finds her in the air. I close my eyes and listen to the rattle and the hum. The chair still creaks the way it did, like she never really left this room. She used to shell her peas right here with a bowl upon her lap. The radio would play the news and she'd nod off just like that. I'd watch her breathe in afternoon light, her fingers slow and kind. Now I sit here with my own two hands and try to hold the time. The chair still creaks the way it did when she was sitting there. The afternoon breeze still comes through and finds her in the air. I close my eyes and listen to the rattle and the hum. The chair still creaks the way it did, like she never really left this room. In the corner, the armrest worn to honey brown, The afternoon breeze still comes through, and I don't wanna stand up now. Father had a fishing rod he bought when I was small, the handle wrapped in brittle tape, the reel a little stuck. He'd leave the house at 5:30 before the sun came up, and come back hours later with an empty metal cup. He never caught a thing, but he kept going to the river. The line would settle on the water, and the world would start to shiver. I used to think he was wasting his time standing in the cold. Now I know he wasn't fishing for the fish he'd never hold. Say a word to me, just handed me the rod. We stood there in the quiet while the mist rolled off the bank, and I felt the pull of something that I still can't name or thank. He never caught a thing, but he kept going to the river. The line would settle I used to think he was wasting his time standing in the cold. Now I know he wasn't fishing for the fish he'd never hold. The rod is in the shed now, the tape is peeling off, the river still remembers the fish he never caught. Telephone is on the wall, the same one since the start. The dial still turns with a little click, the cord is curled and dark. I picked it up this afternoon without a second thought. My finger found the numbers that my heart has not forgot. I dialed your number just to hear the ringing on the line. It went to a recording that I've memorized with time. The voice said this number is no longer in use, but I still dial it anyway. I don't know what I lose. Used to wrap the cord around my hand while you would talk. You'd tell me about your day, and I'd listen till the dark. Now the cord is tangled up from all the years it's hung, and I'm still wrapping it around numbers one by one. I dialed your number just to hear the ringing on the line. It went to a recording that I've memorized with time. The voice said this number is no longer in use, but I still dial it anyway. I don't know what I lose. The telephone is on the wall. The dial still turns and clicks. The cord is curled and dark, and I still know your number, even though you're not. The lights went out at 7:30 on a Tuesday in the fall. My mother found the candles in the drawer beside the hall. My father cupped the match until the wick began to glow, and the shadows on the living room wall put on a better show. We didn't need the television, didn't need the radio, just the candle burning steady and the faces that we know. My father made a rabbit with his fingers on the wall, and we laughed until the lights came back and took it all. My mother kept on knitting in the corner of the room, the needles clicking softly like a quiet little tune. My sister leaned against my arm and whispered in my ear. She said, I hope the power doesn't come back on for years. We didn't need the television, didn't need the radio, just the candle burning steady and the faces that we know. My father made a rabbit with his fingers on the wall, and we laughed until the lights came back and took it all. The lights came back at 10:30. The television